All right, boys and girls, this is Mrs. Belcher, and we are going to do our phonics lesson for today. Today is Tuesday, May 12th, and this is our phonics lesson 167. All right, guys, yesterday I did the sounds with you, so I'm going to let you do them on your own. I'm going to click through each side, and you just say the name of the letter or the letters that you see, and then just say the sound that they make. All right, let's go ahead and get started. All right, we're going to go ahead and go into the next part. We're going to read our words. Yesterday, we learned about a new skill called compound words. And we learned yesterday that compound words are two small words, and they have to be real words. They can't be nonsense words. They are two real words that were words by themselves before. But then when you put those two real words together, they make a complete new word. And that's what we call a compound word. All right, I am going to do this first page with you. And I want you to do it the same way that I'm doing. I am going to be spying or looking for the small word in the beginning. And then I'm going to be looking for that small word at the end. And then I'm going to say what that new word is, okay? All right, so let's look at this first one. That first word I see is the word up. And then at the end, I see set. So when I put them together, it makes upset. Let's go to the next one. I was trying to highlight it for us, but my mouse is acting a little strange, so I won't do that. All right, let's look at the word in the beginning. I see the word for. And then at the end, I see the word get. When I put them together, it makes the word forget. All right, next word, class. At the beginning, then I see mate. Class and mate makes classmate. Sand is at the beginning. Box is at the end. Sand and box makes sandbox. Sun is at the beginning. Set is at the end. Sun and set makes sunset. All right, the last one. Sub is at the beginning. Way is at the end. Sub and way makes subway. All right, I want you to do the same thing. You look for the word that you see at the beginning. Look for the word that you see at the end, and then put them together to make a compound word. If you need to pause the video, you may do that. All right, now we are doing some just review words. These are words with our ends blends that we learned last week. I'm going to do this page with you, and then I'm going to let you do the rest by yourself. Rent. Lamp. And. Scent. Last. Sand. All right, now it's your turn. Read those words. Read those words. Read those words. Read those words for me. And read those words. Okay. All right, let's go on to the next part, and we are going to learn something new today, but we just aren't learning a new sound, but we are going to learn 2 new sight words, okay? This first word is a sight word, and it's also a tricky word. Now, if you were looking at that, you would think it might be gone because you see O bossy E, but remember, sight words are tricky and they don't follow the rules. So this is G-O-N-E, gone, gone. The boys and girls are gone to the movies, gone. All right, let's say that word 3 times. Gone, 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 okay? All right, let's look at the very last sight word for today. Now, this word is something that we call a contraction, okay? It kind of sounds like a compound word, but it's not. It's almost like a compound word, but it's something that we have to do. This is a contraction, and a contraction is the same like a compound word where it came from 2 different words, but there are some letters that had to come out. Now, this word, is D-O-N, and then you see this little symbol right here. This is what we call an apostrophe. An apostrophe comes at the top. Now, you've probably seen something that looks like this, but it's at the bottom. That's what we call a comma. Like when we see a comma, we kind of stop and take a break. But this is an apostrophe. This is D-O-N apostrophe T. This word is don't, don't. And this word came from 2 words. It came from the word do. I see do right there. But then it also came from not. Now, if we spell the word not, we spell N-O-T. But the O has gone. And that's what happens when you have contractions. A letter comes out and we put in an apostrophe. So this word is don't, don't. Sometimes if I want to say don't in a sentence, I can take out do and not in the sentence and put in the word don't. So I can say do not run in the hallway, or I can say don't run in the hallway. So this is a tricky sight word because it has an apostrophe. So there are 2 new sight words, gone and don't, okay? All right, I will see you next time for our next phonics lesson.